We're here with Anthony Johnson. We've just finished up the Measure 91 Implementation Committee hearing where OLCC head Rob Patridge was making his pitch to the legislature as to what changes and fixes they need in the law. Anthony, what was your impression of the hearing, and how do you think these legislators are responding?
I think the legislators are responding relatively well. I think the hearing went relatively well. I think people that voted for Measure 91 wanted to see marijuana substantially treated the same as beer and wine, as breweries and wineries. And I think 85% of what the OLCC would like to see done really fits that. I think we're going to have a few differences, but I think for the most part the OLCC has been pretty reasonable as far as the rules and regulations they want on the Measure 91 side.
Were there any recommendations that they made that made you think, oh, that's a great idea, we should have put that in Measure 91?
Well, I would think we could have clarified the ability to have adult use social lounges. You know, I think that it will prevent people from being in public view. It'll also prevent kind of the Maureen Dowd story of people using marijuana-infused edibles because there's no place to smoke marijuana when they come to Oregon. So I would say that was one of the things that really struck my mind from going through the list, is that that's something that I think would be great for the state to clarify. And as Senator Prozansky stated, they wanted some clarification on the definition of immature plants, and I think well, I think we got it right in Measure 91. The immature plant is a non-flowering plant, but I think the one thing that struck me and some members of the Measure 91 committee was that that would be a good definition for the medical side as well, so the 12-inch rule won't get people in trouble.
How about that consideration of what they ended up calling immaculate conception? That is, where do the legal growers, either personal or commercial, get their first seeds or seedlings?
Yeah, you know, Colorado allowed like a one-time exemption for the medical side to the 91 side. Washington went the immaculate conception way, kind of like don't ask, don't tell on where the first marijuana seed or plant went. I think it makes sense for the state of Oregon to just be transparent and to allow for a one-time sale from the medical side to get the system going, but I think whichever way we go, the system's going to work itself out.
All right, Anthony Johnson with New Approach Oregon, fighting to get Measure 91 implemented as written. Thanks so much for standing up for us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.